Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Shri Sadguru Paramatmane Namaha. Sarva Maharshibhyo Namaha. Shloka 33. Eshamarthe kangshitam no rajyam bhoga sukani cha ta imeva sthita yuddhe pranam tyaktva dhanani cha. 34. Acharyah pitarah putrah tataiva cha pitamahah matulah swashurah pautrah shalah sambandhinastatha. Substance. Those for whose sake we desired kingdom, enjoyments and pleasures, teachers, fathers, sons, grandfathers, maternal uncles, fathers-in-law, brothers-in-law, grandsons and other relations are all standing here ready for battle, having abandoned their wealth and very life even. 35. Etana hantumichami natopi madhusudana api trailokya rajyasya heto kim nu mahikrute. Substance. O Krishna, I do not wish to kill those, though they may kill me, even for the sake of dominion over the three worlds, much less for a fragment of this earth. Commentary. Madhusudana, Krishna, the slayer of the wicked demon Madhu. 36. Nihatya dharta rashtranaha ka pritihi syad janardana papamevashrayedasman hatvaitanatayinaha. Substance. What delight may be to us killing these Kauravas. Only sin would take hold of us, having slain these felons. Commentary. Felons. Those who commit 6 kinds of crimes towards others are felons. They are: 1. Who sets fire to the house of another person, poisons him, falls on him with the sword in hand to kill and murder, or steals his wealth, or land, or wife. Such sinners are called Atatayinaha. Duryodhana and his henchmen have committed all these crimes, and so they are felons. 37. Tasmannarham vayam hamtum dhartarashtran swabandhavan swajanam hi katam hatva sukhinah syam madhava. Substance. O Krishna, therefore we should not kill the sons of Dhritarashtra, who are our relations. Having killed our own people, how can we be happy? Commentary. Arjuna's mind is completely obsessed with the thought of I and mine. He cries out, our relations, our kinsmen, swabhandavaha, swajanam. Indeed, the greatest obstacle on the path of self-realization is the deep-rooted thought of I and mine, pertaining to the body. So long as man imagines himself to the body, all these thoughts of relations, friends, teachers, continue to harass the mind. Therefore, the teaching of Lord Krishna is intended to remove the deep-seated identification with the body and to reveal the truth that he is not the body but the immortal, ever-free Atma. 38. Yadyapyetena pasyanti lobopahata chetasaha kulakshayakrutam dosham mitradohe cha patakam. 39. Katam nagneyam asmabhihi papadasmannivartitum kulakshayakrutam dosham prapasyadbhihi janardana. Substance. O Krishna, though these men whose minds are overpowered by greed do not see the evil in the destruction of families and the sin in hostility to friends, why not we realize the evil of race destruction and turn away from the path of sin? Commentary. The Kauravas are described as men whose minds are completely overwhelmed by Kama, Krodha and Lobha, desire, hatred and greed, which form the triple gateway to hell. The mind is vitiated by these evil tendencies, and Duryodhana and his henchmen are victims of this triple evil and suffered awful destruction. Those who are on the auspicious path of spiritual progress should resolutely guard themselves against these evils. 40. Kulakshaye pranashyanti kuladharmaha sanatanaha dharme nashte kulam kritsnam adharma bibhavatyuta. 41. Adharma bhibhavat krishna pradushyanti kulastriyaha strishu drushtasu vaharshneya jayate varna sankaraha. 42. Sankaro narakayaiva kulagdhanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro hyesham luptapindodaka kriyaha. Substance. O Krishna, when the family is destroyed, the immemorial religious rites and rituals perish, and when these perish, they fall into the state of impiety, and by impiety, the women of the family become corrupt. And when women become corrupt, the purity of caste is polluted by confusion and admixture, and caste pollution leads to hell for both the family and the slayers of the family. And the dead forefathers fall from the higher realms of existence, being deprived of the rites of Shraddha and Tarpana. 43. Doshairetaihi kulagnanam varnasankarakarakai utsadyante jati dharmaha kuladharmascha shashvataha. 44. Utsanna kuladharmanam manushyanam janardhana narake niyatam vaso bhavatityanu. Substance. O Krishna, by the evil deeds of these slayers of families who cause caste pollution, the eternal laws of race and family perish, and men whose sacred rites and rituals are destroyed are compelled to inherit hell for an unknown period. Thus have we heard. 45. Aho bata mahat papam kartum yavasita vayam edrajya sukalobhena hantum swajanamudhyatah. Substance. Alas, what great sin are we prepared to commit by killing our own kinsmen for the sake of enjoying the pleasures of a kingdom. 46. Yedi mama pratikaram ashastram shastrapanayah dhartarashtra rane hanyuhu tanme kshemataram bhavet. Substance. If the sons of Dhritarashtra, weapons in hand, should slay me unresisting and unarmed in the battle, that would be better for me. Commentary. Better. Arjuna says that if his enemies should kill him without any resistance on his part, it would be for his own well-being and welfare. He may have the following reasons to come to such a conclusion. First one. By refusing to fight, he would have escaped the sin of slaying the family with all its evil effects, and thus retain the former good that he has already done. Secondly, he would escape the sin of killing his own kinsmen. Third, his relatives, friends, teachers would live. Fourth, to spare the lives of relations and teachers is in itself a good act which ultimately would help him to rise higher and higher in spirituality. Having described the mental conflict of Arjuna, Sanjaya now proceeds to narrate what he did afterwards. 47. Yeva muktarjuna sankhe ratopastha vipavishat vishrujya sasharam chapam shoka sambhigna manasaha. Substance. Sanjaya said, having spoken in this manner, Arjuna, distressed with sorrow, dropped bow and arrows and sat down on the seat of the chariot. Commentary. With the mind distressed by sorrow, Arjuna dropped the great bow Gandiva and sat down in a mood of doubt, despair, and helplessness. Never before in his life did he do so on any battlefield in any situation. So there should be a powerful cause for the present problem of Arjuna. This cause is easily discernible from his own words. It is nothing but the deeply planted feeling of attachment for his relations and friends, and the awful contemplation of slaying them in the battle. He speaks repeatedly of Swajanam, our people. His distress for the destruction of his own people touches his very heart and throws the whole man off his balance. As a result, he decides to give up everything kingdom, pleasures, and enjoyments, even dominion over the three worlds. Lord Krishna seizes this opportune moment when Arjuna's mind was filled with the thought of absolute renunciation and teaches the highest Brahma Vidya. Hence, Arjuna's despondency is transformed into a yoga. Arjuna yearned to know what was dharma, having given up all dominion, pleasures, and enjoyment. Hence, it is a yoga. Such deep renunciation is essential for all seekers of the truth. It ultimately leads to righteousness and union with God. Dispassion for earthly enjoyments and burning passion for truth are the sine qua non of spiritual life. It is the passion for truth that drives the aspirant forward on the path of spiritual realization. Arjuna experienced the two feelings in the present situation, so he is fully qualified to realize the teaching of the Lord. If any man, for any reason, is prompted by feelings of dispassion for earthly objects and a yearning for truth, he receives the grace of God by which he comes to know the truth and attains peace and blessedness. इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासूपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे अर्जुनविषादयोगो नाम प्रथमोऽध्यायः. Thus, in the Upanishads of the glorious Bhagavad Gita, the science of the eternal, the scripture of yoga, the dialogue between the Sri Krishna and Arjuna ends the first discourse entitled Arjuna Vishada Yoga, the yoga of the despondency of Arjuna.